Hi, thanks for asking this question. You're not the only person that has this question for me. So I thought I would take a minute and just walk you through the requirements for residency as well as the other requirements if you're running for the US Senate. In the Constitution, under Article Section 1, Section 3, it sets out what you have to have as a minimum requirement to run for the US Senate. First, there is an age limit, and you have to be at least 30. So if you're under 30, you can't run. You also have to be a US citizen for at least 9 years. And the third requirement is that you have a residency in the state at the time of the election. This one is the one that's been a little bit questionable lately. Now, when it comes to residency, there are lots of different ways to define that. And it could be in how long you've lived somewhere. It could be on where you pay the most taxes. There's lots of different ways to do it. Some states say a residency versus a domicile are different. But when the Constitution was written, the original founding fathers had put residency in because of all of the people who had lived abroad and then come to the United States later. With that, we don't have a lot of details or rules regarding this residency requirement. Now, the IRS, they've got residency requirements, and their requirements say you have to have a substantial presence in whatever state that you're in. And that's going to be your primary state when you're filing taxes. That's through the IRS. But that's not necessary for the US Senate. Your state may also have requirements regarding how long you need to be there with regards to out-of-state tuition, in-state tuition, and various other things. But again, at the federal level, under the US Constitution, the whole question is whether or not you've got an inhabitation of the state. So if you're an inhabitant, whatever that means, of the state at the time of the election, you've met that third residency requirement for running for US Senate. Hope that clears this up just a little bit.